Hello, 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 my kittens. Welcome in to another episode of Sword Art Online Echoes of Aincrad. As always, we're going to start things off with one side quest, though. I'm going to be strict today. And then we're going to move on to story, because I would like to get this game finished. I've got games coming out, man. I've got games. There's not enough time. So we're going to have to try and lock in and get story done. So that's the plan today. We're mostly focusing on story, but we'll do one side mission just to ease ourselves back into the game, have a chat and a catch up, and then we'll just lock in and do some story. I think that will be the way of life, the way of things. And I hope everyone is having a fantastic Saturday. Welcome one and all. Right, I've not done anything exciting over the last few days. There's literally nothing to tell you. Got a bit further on Grounded 2, and that's about it. Obviously, I'm not fully up to date with the Gamescom stuff. I think there's probably some games that I don't know about yet. Watched the GTA footage. Not my kind of game, but it looks phenomenal, graphically impressive, considering it was recorded on a PlayStation 5. I can see a lot of people are going to be excited for that. It looks cool. Fable looks amazing. I'm excited for that, of course. That's pretty much it, really. There was a couple of other games, but honestly, they didn't super stand out to me. So it's not like I'm sat here going, oh, I absolutely must play them or anything. But if you guys have any games you're excited about, let me know in the chat. Maybe I'll remember, you know, one of the ones I'm interested in, if you guys mention it in the chat. As I say, there were a couple, but they weren't like, oh, I absolutely have to get this game and I cannot wait for it. They were just kind of like, oh yeah, it looks cool, I'll pick it up down the line vibes. Right, I'm going to head over to Moreme, because we've got a couple of side missions there. Are there any characters I started side quests with and I've only got like one left to unlock them? Aigil, maybe? Well, that won't be Aigil. Let's just go over to the purple one and see what it is. So, we can go from the item seller. The purple is the most important, because that normally unlocks something cool for us, so it's worthwhile doing that one first. Oh, it's Liz! Oh, yes, yes, we unlock Liz, because we've done 2 of her missions, so this will be her unlocked as an actual character. So this is the one that's worthwhile doing then, for sure.
We're almost done. The end is in sight for the Merchant Guild questline. It's been rough. Now that I've glimpsed
Say that again.
I know I can do this. What do you say? Want to finish it with me? Please? Just help me get through this last part.
I haven't come this far not to help you, Liz. It's been quite the epic adventure. Oh man, I've got a bit of fluff on the end of my nose, and it's tickling my nose, and I'm gonna sneeze, so apologies in advance. Right, start quest. If I make your ears bleed, because my sneezes, no chill at all. My sneezes are so loud and aggressive, and I never sneeze the same way twice. I have about 20 different sneezes, as Chris likes to say. I think just from here then. That's a bit closer, isn't it? And then I can go that way. Not unless that way's blocked and this is the way, but we'll try. Town of Beginnings, Origin. Let's go.
Today's the last day of your contract. It'll be a shame to see you go, but we really appreciate all you've done for us. So, today's request is gathering, just like the first one. We've got 15 different items to collect.
Oh god.
Indeed. As it's the final request, the Guildmaster wanted to up the stakes.
Ridiculous.
Of course, I'll be happy to keep repairing your weapons free of charge. Here's the list of items we need. First up is an item found in a cave, prized for its medicinal qualities as well as its... it's okay. Honestly, I think hearing the whole list would just depress me more.
That's fair.
I'll give you the list so you can take a look for yourself. These are all over the place. Dungeons, fields, everywhere. My apologies for the inconvenience. See you soon.
I mean, this guildmaster.
We've come this far, so no sense in giving up now. Come on, let's go.
Let's do this. This guildmaster is so exploitative, man. Ridiculous. Hello, Davon. Welcome in. 15 items. Like, he keeps adding on more and more every single time. It almost feels like he's trying to do an impossible task for us or something. And poor Hannah. Hannah is like out of her own pocket.
Putting you through the ringer on this quest. Maybe I'm not one to talk, but is it truly impossible to run a business without placing profit over the well-being of your workers? Maybe I'm not cut out for business ownership after all. But hey, at least we were able to finish that quest.
You will be a better boss than him, Liz, because you won't absolutely take the mickey. But yeah, as I was going to say, Hannah, out of her own pocket, because the guildmaster is so greedy and exploitative, is offering like free upgrades and repairs to our weapons. And she feels like she has to do that because of how horrible her boss is, clearly. Like, he's just absolutely taking the mickey. Definitely a boomer. Oh, it writes itself. Right, this way and left. The same bloody freaking person that would go on Facebook and be like, "Oh, I've advertised for this job vacancy, but no one wants to work. But I'm offering minimum wage, and I want them to be a neuroscientist, but also clean toilets and do social media and video editing and 10 million jobs for minimum wage. But no one wants to work." That's who this guildmaster is. That's that guy.
Fight on your own terms. Got it. Is that
Reminds me of so many of the jobs I've seen recently, because I am job hunting right now, but it's awful in my area. So bad for jobs right now. So many 0-hour contracts as well. Which they were meant to be getting rid of, but they backpedaled on it and come up with a real, like, I don't know, workaround way to still offer 0-hour contracts. Which are totally not going to continue to get exploited or anything.
we can take that thing down.
Roman, hello, welcome in. Davon, this is why I couldn't be in Aincrad or any game in the universe. I'd be so attached to the NPCs and do way too many jobs for the ones that are suffering or being treated poorly. To be fair though, most of those jobs wouldn't be like super dangerous or difficult, would they? I mean, the ones we've had so far, we've not had too much trouble with. So it'd probably be a good way for you to, you know, play the game in a relatively more safe way, to be fair. They are taking the mick, though, with how much they want us to do for this quest. That's for damn sure. That's the phrase of the day, taking the mickey. We're going to have to use that throughout the stream. Taking the absolute Mickey Mouse. Haha! Not my best Mickey impression. Not my best Mickey Mouse impression that I've ever done. I've only got a few amazing impressions that I can do. Mickey Mouse, Mario. Who else? I guess generic evil demon voice I can do. I used to be able to do a lion's roar amazingly when I was younger, but unfortunately, age. Age does not allow vocal cords to do lion's roar. I'm gonna have to take screaming vocalist courses to be able to lines roar again. Well, we may as well. It'd be rude not to. Slice is nice. Oh. Invulnerability frames. Lovely jubbly. Trophy? Boss killer? Wow. Thank you. I just started the stream and I got a trophy. Very nice. We'll take it. So what have you all been doing the last few days then? Anything exciting? I've not done much really. It's been bad weather here. We were told we were going to get storms. Kind of where I live, we're in a bit of a divot. So we seem to have missed the storms. There was a little bit of thunder like 2 nights ago and that was pretty much it. We've had like a lot of rain though. Oh, have I got a luminous thing? I rarely get to use this. Blink, luminous. Let there be light. Oh, I was about to say that's done absolutely nothing. But never mind, it was just a bit delayed. Defender, hi Kylie, glad we're finally getting some rain, but I wasn't glad to be caught in it yesterday. Oh no, that downpour yesterday, you were caught in that. Lumineck. You're absolutely sodden. Did you at least have waterproofs with you? I've started packing my Mac again now. Just in case. I actually like going for walks in the rain, but I have to be like well and truly ensconced in waterproofs. And I do have some new waterproof trousers, but I haven't worn them yet. And my Mac is amazing though. It's a good Mac that like proper keeps me dry. It's not super thick, which is the other good thing, because you all know I get... Like, I only have to walk 5 steps and I am the centre of the surface of the sun. That's how warm I am usually, so, like, the fact that it's a nice thin Mac and still keeps the water off me is an absolute godsend. It looks like for this rest point, it's one of those ones where we have to go further in and double back chat, is what I'm seeing here. But yeah, I've not tried my trousers yet. I should put them on and go for a nice walk in the rain. Possibly a sing-song. Defender, no, I had a jumper on but no coat. I had to take shelter in a Dougal Mac store. You mean Apple Mac store? Where my friend works for an hour. Dougal Mac? Is that actually a brand or is that a typo? Please tell me it's a brand. That's... Dougal Mac. What is a Dougal? Makes me think of a Labradoodle. I'm guessing Apple Mac that was supposed to be. It is a typo. There was when Chris was driving me back yesterday, we were in the downpour, and bless him, there was this guy. I felt so sorry for him. He'd come out walking his dog, and he was in like kind of like a, you know, a tank top. Sodden through, and he was in shorts and he was in flip-flops and he was just drenched. Literally walking past him, I could see like every step he took, I could literally see water spraying out of his sandals. It was crazy. But to be fair to him, I felt bad for him, but at the same time I was thinking, we've had weather alerts, we've actually had alerts like sent to us about it gonna, you know, it's gonna be awful rain. Like, why did you come out in these clothes, my good sir? Are you okay? It was a bit baffling. It was a little bit baffling, but I did feel bad for him though. And his poor dog was drenched as well. That was a border collie, that dog. Looked absolutely soaked. His head was all down and he looked sad. Felt really, really sorry for them. Defender, no, it's a charity shop. It's pronounced Doogie Mac, but spelled as one word. I'm probably mispronouncing it, let's be honest. This is another map where I am going to be lost for an hour. Okay? By the looks of it. There's clearly some way we've missed. You don't think it's this way, do you? And it like skirts around the edge and loops around this way or something. Right, we'll check a little bit more. See if I can figure it out. I'm trying to stay calm today with this game's map layouts. I'm talking slowly because the urge to swear is already high with these annoying maps. Replacing swear words again, by the way. Oh, look. Can I drop down, actually? I bet you I can't. I think I'm right, though. I think I have to go back into the other area and come across that bridge, because look at it. It goes round. I bet you that's the way. And I've gone the wrong path originally. I'm just going to carry on for a minute, because there might be somewhere that I can drop down without having to go all the way back. Just maybe. Never mind. Oh, every time. Okay, we're gonna... Oh, hang on. Hang on a minute. Whoa, 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 whoa. Is this a new way? I think it is. I think. This looks different. That's why we've got to go. This is different. Maybe we have found it. Never mind. I stand corrected on standing corrected. It's this way. By Jove, we found it! Okay, I can reset to factory default of calm now because I've managed to find my way relatively easily in comparison to the last 4 episodes of map navigation. Dave, well, we did run around for a few hours to reach a spot yesterday. We did. Me and Dave on Grounded 2 had to find and navigate our way up through windy, twisty tree branches and dense foliage to try and get to this statue in the centre of the map. We did manage to find a way up with this really dodgy jump at the end from the very tip of a branch up onto like a stone ledge. And it turns out that wasn't the way you meant to go, so we kind of just brute forced our way up there and found a new route that isn't the proper way. So that was fun. You get a drink. Defender, by the way, Kylie, I know you've not played... God, I'm losing my voice already. I know you've not played Monster Hunter games recently, but did you see that new game by Hollyoverse? It's very Monster Hunter coded. I did. What's it called? Defender. I was trying to tell Dave about it last night, and I forgot to find the video. I couldn't remember its name. It begins with an N, doesn't it? I think it looks sick and it looks amazing, and it's not going to be gacha, but what I will say is they have stolen a lot of animations from Monster Hunter. That's for sure. In fact, a lot of animations from a few games, including Dark Souls. That doesn't mean it's going to be bad or anything. I think it looks awesome and I definitely want to play it. But they definitely took a few animations, shall we say.
Okay, this way now.
Defender Nodus Falls. That's it. Dave! Nodus Falls. Check it out. And it is going to be co-op. So the way they're going to financially fund the game, it's going to be, I believe, free to play, but with, I'm assuming, some kind of subscription, battle pass type thing, and then cosmetics, paid cosmetics. But I'm guessing you probably can still earn some cosmetics in the game, like on Sea of Thieves as well.
Is it over?
Have we read this before? Alliance of the Nine Kingdoms remnants. When Aincrad was still part of the overworld, the human race was divided into tribes, each living in their own separate settlement. However, they were under constant threat from the other races and eventually banded together under the banner of the Alliance of the Nine Kingdoms. There, they researched magic in order to replicate the spells of the elves and dwarves, and their culture flourished. But the Alliance of the Nine Kingdoms was destroyed after the Great Separation, and now only ruins remain. A millennium later, human settlements take the form of city-states, each with its own political system. A little bit of a lore drop. Don't say I don't give you nothing. I don't know about you guys, but I'm not absorbing any of this lore. It's not happening. Right, let's do this boss. Who is it? Oh, it's just a kobold.
Mushroom we're looking for.
Mushroom.
Medicine, so it seems pretty valuable. Not that it's ours to sell anyway. Oh, I see. I guess they trust us to handle these valuable items because we did so well on the other jobs. Anyway, let's deliver this and move on to the next one.
That's a wolf, it sounded like.
There's a boss. I expected as much. But I'm not exactly happy to be proven right.
Have we got a wolf as well? This is like waves of enemies and then the actual boss appears. Gets sliced. Off with its head. Oh, off with its entire torso, more like.
Let's switch.
Get obliterated. There we go. Let's charge up our weapons, please.
Here I go.
Get obliterated. Oh, sugar! I pressed the wrong button! No! I don't know if that counts. I don't think it does. There we go. A little bit of rust, I think. Still got invulnerability frames. Are you done having a tantrum, sir? Backing off. Level up. Beautiful. Right, let's deal with you. Let's go douche. Still not dead though. Liz is down. Oh, I didn't notice she was near death. I would have healed. You dare. Kill these guys if I can. Oh, sugar, I'm being ping-ponged. Oh no! Stop it with the bloody... I just about healed in time there. Stun locking is the real boss on the game. Okay, here we go. This is where it's a floppy fish out of water. What was that hitbox? That should not have hit me. There we go. Skadoosh. Not quite dead yet, though. Liz! Dodge! Dip! Dive! Duck and dodge! Alright, let's have a charge up for this last few pixels of health. Are we done? Yes. I always feel like there's going to be another health bar with this guy. Vendor, did you fight this guy twice last week? Probably. Like I said, this game has a lot of repeats on bosses.
We can do this. We stick together.
I'm sure there was an episode that we fought the same boss, like, even 4 times.
That was a tough one. We got it in the end, though. This quest is just brutal. Hannah's smithing has really been a big help. My weapon would have shattered a while ago if she hadn't stepped in. Anyway,
Thank you, Hannah.
we're not done yet. Let's finish this.
Plot twist, Hannah is actually the guildmaster. And this was all a test of perseverance. Dedication and perseverance test.
Wow. So many giant monsters. You did very well, but I imagine it was extremely difficult. You said it. And I have to admit, if you hadn't upgraded our weapons, we may not have been able to finish the job. I guess that's part of the whole quest design. In order to beat it, we had to build and nurture relationships in addition to working hard. Gotta say though, I'm not exactly a fan of being overworked like this.
Nope.
That guildmaster's gonna get a piece of my mind. I completely understand how you feel, Lisbeth. Because you ended up doing so much extra work, and because it was so difficult, I'd like to greatly increase your rewards, if that's okay with you. Huh? Really? Are you sure you can decide that by yourself? Won't the guilds hire up?
She has to be the guildmaster, surely.
And because you made it all the way.
I knew it! I knew it!
I'm the guildmaster.
Oh, it's been me all along!
To be honest, I'm still pretty new to this. I just like making things. But before I could set up my own smithy, I ended up inheriting the guild.
Wait, so then who's the old grump I met before?
That'd be the previous guild master. My father. I get him to help me out sometimes, so I don't have to reveal my true identity. I didn't set out to deceive you, truly. And I'm really sorry for causing you so much
Don't overwork people in the future.
But why go to all that trouble?
I don't have much experience as a merchant, so I'm still learning. Plus, I like to deal with customers and colleagues directly. My father's all about profit, but I think it's just as important to make people happy. And I believe a good merchant can do both. That's why I initially wanted to become a smith. It's a job that lets you support the people putting their lives on the line. I get to see the results of my hard work in the smiles of my customers. It definitely felt a lot more fulfilling than running the Merchants Guild from the sidelines. I'm really glad that I could use my smithing to help you. Anyway, here are your rewards.
Thanks.
Is it worth it? Was it worth it?
When I first started out, I knew the life of a merchant would be tough, but maybe I should try being a smith. I could even set up my own shop and sell whatever I make.
Do it, Liz!
So I'm gonna need a lot more money if I plan to achieve that goal. Thanks for your help. If you ever take on a cool quest, bring me along, okay?
Sounds good. Sounds good. I don't know how I feel about Hannah now, because, like, she was aware of our grievances. We were being very open with her about how unhappy we were, and we were overworked and stuff. And secretly, all along, she's the guild master. I mean, part of me would like to chalk it up to she's learning how to be a guild master and how to balance, like, pay with, you know, make it fair value for what you receive in payment compared to the work that you're doing. I don't know, but yeah, I feel like we've been bamboozled and hoodwinked just a little bit. So we're going to move on to story now. Like I said, I want to try and focus on story more. Oh, hang on, I need to go to my chest. So we did grow a little bit. Okay, so what do I want? Let's get this up again. 55. On to the story. But hopefully she at least learns from this not to overwork people that she employs to do quests. I suppose in a way we did get fair pay in the end, but it felt like after much back and forth. Okay, so recap on what we're doing here. After arriving safely in Tehran, the party runs into Argo. She states that Lara, a famous idol active in SEO, has gone missing. The party accepts Argo's request and goes in search of Lara. So, just another refresher as well. Lara actually has some creepos stalking her, essentially, in this world of SAO. So she could potentially be in a lot of danger. She's also had, like, some weird messages from those creeps saying, like, you know, let's die together and things like that. So that's just a little bit of a recap on what's going on there. Let's go.
To think there'd be stalkers, even in this world. And there's no escaping them in a place like this. It's great to have people to cheer you on and support you. But once they take it too far, I'm sure Lara must be anxious and scared right now. We'll find you, Lara. I promise. Ready to go?
Hello, Swordman Rin. How are you doing? Okay, let's have a look at the map and see what the route is. Oh no! Oh no! We have to navigate again, chat. Right. I'm not going to lose my temper. I'm going to stay completely calm. If we get lost, we're just going to breathe through it. We're going to, you know, like water off a duck's back. It's all going to be fine. How are you doing? I'm doing good, thank you very much. I thought I broke my fingers this morning. I forgot to tell you all about this. You know, you guys know how clumsy I am. Well, I tripped over... I don't even know what is down there. Nothing. I don't know what I tripped on. I tripped on something. Thin air, apparently, because I'm clumsy 24/7. And I fell into the wall and crushed my fingers against the wall. And they were so painful. I couldn't, like, bend them or anything. I actually thought I broke my fingers for a while. I had to sit down for about 10 minutes and then eventually I was able to start flexing my fingers again. And they're fine now, there's no pain at all. But yeah, I thought I broke my fingers. Like, oh god, I am so clumsy. So clumsy. I'm always stubbing my toes all the time and, you know. Case in point, how I originally injured my knee, slipping, getting out of the car. And basically partially tearing my ACL and MCL. So, you know, I can't even stand up without hurting myself. That's me. At least I haven't broke my fingers though. That would, oh, could you imagine? Could you imagine if I'd have broke my fingers? I don't. How long does it take broken fingers to heal, chat? I don't know. I've never broken my fingers before. Touch wood.
The round thing must be a bell type.
I wouldn't have been able to stream though. It was my left hand, so it's not the dominant hand. My dominant hand's my right hand, but still, you know, how would I have held a controller or anything? Or gained at all? With broken fingers. Other than that, I'm pretty okay. I'm happy to see some rain, thankfully. You know, I don't think I've got heat exhaustion anymore now. I've just got general exhaustion, like I feel tired a lot of the time. Fatigue. I probably should go to the doctors actually, because something that's appeared in the last 2 weeks, which, you know, for the most part, usually it goes away on its own and it's nothing to be worried about, but I know it's tied to fatigue and, like, chronic fatigue. So it's only on my left eye, but when most of the time when I yawn, I'd probably say 98% of the time when I yawn, the bottom lid on my left eye, it'll like judder, and I have to massage it to make it stop. And it's consistently, like, almost every time I yawn, and it's now starting to do it when I don't yawn as well on occasion. But I know it's tied to fatigue, so if it doesn't go away in another week, I'll have to go to the doctors though, because apparently at that point you should probably get some tests and stuff, because it can be linked to other things. So, pun intended, but I'll have to keep an eye on it. See how I get on. It's not painful or anything, it's just annoying. It's only in my left eye though, it's not in my right eye. But I know that my left eye has, the prescription in it is stronger, like it's my weaker of the two eyes.
Good job.
That's a weird phrase. It is the weaker of my two eyes though. I stand by that. I know my eyes are healthy. It's nothing to do with my eyes. Because, like, you know, I've not long had a full eye check from the opticians, like, where they do an x-ray of your eyes and everything and look at the back of your eyes. So I know it's nothing to do with my vision or anything like that. Have any of you guys had that before, though? I'm falling apart, chat. It's all gone downhill for me. Ever since I had that injury, I got weird random issues now. It all started with slipping and falling out of the car, and ever since then, I swear to God, my body's just fallen apart. Defender just made lunch. You're searching for Lara like Lara Croft. Pretty much. Where's the tomb for us to raid? She'll be in there. That's all I know. I've never played a Tomb Raider game, by the way. I've watched my brother play them a bit, but I've never played them myself. Probably because it wasn't really my kind of game, to be honest. You know, with it being like a shooter as well, I wasn't, and I'm still not really into shooters. They have to be very specific for me to like them. Like, probably the last proper shooter I enjoyed was Left 4 Dead.
That's a rare item. Good job. A safe area. What a relief.
Defender, speaking of her though, can't wait for the new Tomb Raider in February. It looks so good. Damn, I didn't even know there was a Tomb Raider coming out in February. I can't keep track of all these games.
An elite, but it's nothing compared to us.
I've got loads of games on my calendar. Not necessarily to buy, because like I said to you before, I can't afford to be buying all these games. Just to keep a track of when some of them are coming out. I forgot about Lose Lagoon though, that just launched. Did any of you guys pick that up? Let us know what you think of it.
Let's go rock its world.
I'm putting off going to the dentist because I know I'm probably going to have to pay to get my filling replaced. I don't even know how much that costs these days.
Was that the last of them? That's a Shroomin, right? Good job.
I want to say... I feel like this path to get closer to here, surely. Defender, I never got into the Tomb Raider until the 2013 game. 2013 game? What was that on again?
Sure, that'd make a good practice.
I wonder if this way leads to that one.
It's a spine type.
Oh no, it just leads to a treasure chest, never mind.
A treasure chest.
Toss
Oh,
a coin to
oh my
your
God.
streamer. Oh, viewers of plenty.
Candy
oh,
cane.
viewers of plenty. Oh, oh, oh.
Thank you so much. Isn't it weird that when the death game starts, everyone is forced into their default IRL appearance instead of custom avatars, but you start with a default look and only get to customize once the death game begins? I suppose that's probably the best way they could do it though, in terms of it making sense with the flow of the story. I would say, personally. But yeah, you are right. Only some characters change, don't they? After the mirror moment, shall we say. Thank you so much for the super chat, by the way. Love, love, love. I appreciate you. Can we get some hype in the chat, everybody? Can we get some love? Can we get some love? I'm gonna post the wow. Wow, kitty cat. Wow. That just makes me think of, God, I don't remember his name now. The blonde guy. From Zoolander. I'm so bad with names. Honest to God. I mean, as I say, there are some, because like we still haven't had it revealed yet, but I'm still adamant that the Violet Fencer is Asuna. She's not told us that, but I'm adamant it's her at this point. But then again, it's weird, because we've quested with her loads, we've unlocked her as a partner, and she's not said, oh, by the way, I was the Violet Fencer. The Violet Fencer is me. It's me, Asuna. Whoa, Beyblade!
There's a bow.
Crikey.
Good job.
Hype, hype, hype! Hype ball! Appreciate you. Super chat volume is so much louder than tip volume. Every alert, even if it's not a scare alert, makes my soul leave my body. Seemingly. I swear they're at the same volume. I don't know whether it's a YouTube thing, like super chat volume just comes through higher on default or something. I can see the beam of the next rest point. I don't think that's the one we want to go for, though. We're actually going further away from the marker. But, considering past experiences of these maps, I do feel like we're potentially going to have to loop through previous areas to get to where we need to go anyway. So, it might not be a bad shout to just head to whatever one is closest. I like to go back to the character customization subject though, I do like the character customization options on this game. They could have done more, I do think that, but I like how my character looks. I'm pleased with how she turned out. I wish there was more hairstyles. It was definitely lacking hairstyles. I couldn't get hair that was as close to mine as possible. I went for this one because it has a bit of a fringe, and that's how short my hair was until I let it grow a bit more again. But the other one that was like similar to my current hair, there was some reason I didn't pick it. I don't know why. I just didn't quite like it as much as this current hairstyle, personally. I suppose, it's as I said a couple of episodes ago, or it might have been last episode, I'm not sure. If I went for hair that is basically my hair, IRL right now, I would just look like Rain. Do you guys know who I'm talking about? A game exclusive SAO character. Female character with red hair. Highly skilled. Candy, I would still like to pick a preset look for beginning of the game instead of playing with the one for the first 4 hours of the game. Yeah! I mean, I get it I do get it in terms of story, because it was meant to be a big shock moment, wasn't it? Like, you know, oh, now you're forced to play as your true self. And I think it would, story-wise, have less impact if you could, like, choose to use that feature, you know, for the beta and what have you. Story-wise. Because as we know, a lot of people like to play as opposite genders, or, you know, older or younger, or whatever. I know my brother is one of those people, he likes to play as female characters. And a typical answer from a bloke was, why would I want to stare at the butt of a guy for 80-hour gameplay when I can stare at the butt of a girl? Which, you know, that's valid, I suppose.
Here next, I think. That's a shrimp.
Candy, there are presets let me play as one until full customization. Yeah, I mean, I do get it. I remember I kept saying, when do I get to customize my character? When do I get to customize my character? Over and over again when we first started playing. I was getting impatient about it. I was like, how many episodes in are we going to be before I can customize my character?
Looks easy. Let's go rock its world.
I've got a second. Which way am I going? Yeah, this way, and stick to the left.
A wasp type.
Oh no, horrible wasps. It's been a while since we've had to go against these.
We beat it.
Mind you, I'll take wasps any day over the stupid pig things.
I think we can handle it. Was that the last of them?
Have you customized your character then, Candy? And again, reminder guys, if you haven't shared your character with me, feel free to tweet me at GadgetGirlKylie with a screenie of your character. I had a couple of people tweet me and you're all looking badass.
We beat it.
But I'd love to see more people's characters.
Treasure chest. You're gonna open it, right?
If you're ever not sure about who I am on Twitter, just like,
Good job.
there's all the links in the stream description and every video description and on my about section, so. But it is just GadgetGirlKylie on Twitter. Demi-human camp message. Asna, I'm so sorry for what happened before. I'm just glad you're alive. It hasn't even been that long, but you've grown so much stronger. Honestly, it caught me off guard. I'm going to keep walking my own path too. Now I'm not simply fighting for myself, but for someone else who's in this with me. I hope we cross paths again someday. Message from an adventurer. Is that her friends that she was talking about that gave her the wind florette and they had a falling out? Or is that Kirito? Oh, hang on. What was the sign off? Let's double check that. Just from an adventurer. So it could be either one, really. It could be Kirito or it could be Asna's friends, because Asna is searching for them. She mentioned that they had a falling out and she wants to reconcile. Candy literally flew through the game until customization. I feel you. What did you think of the customization options? I love that we can also transmog. Transmog, also known as layer outfits and change colours. And the fact that that was unlockable so early on was so nice. suppose transmog is not accurate because you are just layering. So layered weapon, well, not weapons. There's no layered weapons actually. I was hoping there was going to be. It's just layered armor. Another level up. Nice.
We beat it.
Candy, I hated characters getting emotionally attached to a look and had no say in it until then. Skipped cutscenes so the first 4 hours would go fast. Oh, wow. Damn.
A spine. Let's take it off.
I didn't skip any cutscenes myself. But to be fair, I'm covering it as a series, so it's not like I have a choice in that, really. I wish I could skip cutscenes on Final Fantasy X on PS4.
An elite.
So frustrating having to watch the same cutscenes like so many times when you're struggling on a boss and you have to watch this long ass cutscene. You can skip cutscenes on PC, but you can't skip cutscenes on PS4. Alright, let's have a healing circle, please, Iori. I also need to reorganize my items because I've still got the Luminous Talisman on the right D-pad button, which is not ideal. Let's just wait in here a minute so we can recover a little bit.
Its movements are strange, so stay alert. That's a rare item. Lucky.
Nice.
Okay. Once more with feeling.
We're not doing too badly on this map. I probably shouldn't have said anything.
There's something there.
I probably have jinxed it now. Watchers get lost for the next 20 minutes.
I think we go here.
Candy, I love customizing characters, especially changing face, body, clothes, and colours. This game is pretty decent. It could use more short hairstyles for guys. Yeah, I agree with the hairstyles comment for sure. That's what I was saying, is the hairstyles are definitely lacking. See, I rarely change facial structures, like, you know, like changing the bridge of the nose or the height of the cheekbones. I normally just pick a preset face and then change the individual pieces, like the eyes, the type of eyes, the type of eyebrows, the type of lips and stuff. It's very rare that I alter other things because whenever I try and do it, I always end up... The character looks good front facing, you know, but then when it's in a cutscene it's like side on or something, it always looks weird. So I've stopped doing that. I just like pick a preset face and just change individual pieces on that face usually. But I still take a long time on character customization. Damn, I'm gonna die to these stupid wolves!
Fight on your own.
Nice.
Was that the last of them?
Right, so that is gonna be a bridge at some point. Hang on a second. I need to go down, I think. Let's try. Made it without death? That was a miracle.
Good job.
Yeah, this seems to be the way. We're on the path now. Managed to drop down to it, which was nice. Candy, I still think Code Vein games have the best customization. I haven't played Code Vein in a very long time. In fact, I think the last time I played it was when I covered a little bit of it on the channel, the first one. There's a second one now, isn't there? I don't know how long that's been out. Did anyone actually play the tests and the betas and what have you of Animo? Like, how good is the character customization on Animo? I'm hoping it's decent. Fairy Circle. While the trolls support the sanctuary's flora with their spiritual power, in actuality, their power alone is not enough to support the trees throughout the area. This is where the Fairy Circle plays a vital role, creating formations around older trees and drawing spiritual energy from a separate dimension wherein the spirits reside. Researchers believe that this arrangement is extremely similar to the relationship between the elves and the sacred tree, and are actively working to unpack its mysteries while also experimenting with its appropriation by humans. Intriguing. I think I need to go down this slope. There's another wasp. Yeah! I'm still gutted that PS5 Pro or regular PS5 never got any kind of beta or anything for Animo. Let's hope the game actually runs well. I'll be sad if it runs bad. How did that not kill it? Thank you very much. Bit of a tryhard, this one. With his flamboyant flips.
Keep up the pressure. Good job.
I have to say, this area of the map is pretty cool. They kind of look like dead or burnt trees. And then we've got the slight flooding going on as well, and the ruins. Oh, what's that area on Dark Souls, man, where the dragon comes and attacks you? Oh no, it's not Dark Souls, I'm thinking of Elden Ring. It kind of reminds me of that area. There's like ruins and water and stuff. Enemies nearby. Stupid wasp. Well, oh, she's kited more onto her. Iori! We're trying to do the tower thingy, my bobby. Oh no. I'll be over quick. Defeated. I was expecting it to be a little bit longer, but never mind. Oh, there's a quest item back there. I didn't notice that. Which area? There's tons of dragons that can drop their sack on your face. I can't remember what it's called. It's like the first area in Elden Ring, and I followed the path pretty linear. So whatever that looks similar to this with water and ruins, and then a dragon eventually flies down and you have to fight it. And then there's like connected to that area, there's a long almost river area, and if you go down there, you're attacked by a PvP NPC character. I don't know if that helps in any way. I've not played Elden Ring in forever, so I couldn't tell you what it's called, and I never finished the game either, so... I just know it's one of the, like, first dragon encounters, I'm pretty sure it is. God, this does look so similar. The only difference here is this is a slope and it's not taking me to a river. It's a bit misty in here as well. Get out of the sky! Stupid wasp. Candy, that's just a regular dragon. It's off straight to the right of the No Maidens guy. I don't know. It's in a large area like that, though, as I say, with water and ruins. You might know more than me, though, so...
Look! A treasure chest!
Nice. The Faceless. I don't think I can drop down here. Oh, maybe I can, actually. Never mind. No. Unless there's a rock, like, I can land on? I don't think there is. There is a path, though, that leads down to there. But I think I need to get higher up, because I need to go across that bridge to head to that rest point. Yes, ruins, very descriptive. I know what you mean. I can't describe it any more than that. Water and ruins! With an invading NPC if you go down the river connected to it. That's all I remember of that fight. And it's relatively near the beginning of the game. I haven't touched the game in years. I've played loads of games since then. I can't be remembering hyper-blimmin' descriptive stuff about it. Oh, hang on. Hidden path. Almost missed that then for a second.
There's a treasure chest over there.
What is this? Inscription by the statue of a human. Behold! This tiny statue represents humanity. The people placed it next to the elven statue as a sign of their own righteousness in praising the high elves as gods. Little did they know that the high elves were the culprits behind the caged world in which we now live. Rulers who have learned of their deception now endeavour to unite the city-states scattered between the floors and create a unified supernation of humanity, with their ultimate goal being the seizure of Aincrad. To achieve this, they are using the technology of the Heaven's Rift to summon otherworlders and have them fight to unite the Tower of Heaven, all under the promise that they will be returned to their world. Is this truly fate, or merely another reflection of humanity's weakness? From an inscription left by a researcher. Oh, have they changed the thing that I found annoying? It looks like it. So, when did this get fixed? If you recall, I was complaining about this before, so if there's like a massive text, it'll slowly scroll down, but then when it reaches the bottom, it'll stay for a few seconds and then it'll jump back to the top. But it's not doing it now, so clearly they've changed that. Because that made me so mad before, when it was doing it. Because I'm not like a super speedy reader, so I then had to wait for it to scroll back down again to read the rest, and it was so irritating. Okay, so is this a dead end? Maybe I shouldn't have jumped down there, chat. I don't think I should have jumped down. I've done fudged it up. Candy, did you explore further than the starting area? Because there's a good handful of locations you described aside from the starting location. I'm obnoxiously knowledgeable about Elden Ring. Please check my ego. The last place that I remember that I got to on Elden Ring, and I'll try my best to describe it better than I just did. So you go on this big lift and it goes down and it goes to this like stony city, but there's loads of stars, but yet you're underground. And then there's like ghosts, they almost kind of remind me of ghostly like enemies. They were horrible though. Limgrave? Is that Limgrave? I can't remember any of the names. Nothing. That's where I got up to, and that's when I stopped playing the game, because I ended up getting so distracted on that game, and I just lost all focus and just stopped playing it, to be honest. For me, my favourite Dark Souls has been Dark Souls 3. I've completed that like 4 times, so I don't know. Elden Ring, I just would get so sidetracked and lose focus, and then I'd stop playing, unfortunately. Maybe one day I'll go back to it. Oh, I've come back this way again, chat. This is me lost for the next 30 minutes. I need to find those stairs again. So they were right, I think, and then they're kind of like tucked away on the wall. I want to see if there's another path up there. I feel like there should be, because we definitely need to go up and we need to go across a bridge. So this way, is it? Jeannie, hi, I hope you're doing okay. I'm doing good, Jeannie. I'm a little bit lost, but I'm staying calm as much as I can for now. There we go, I can see the beam. Andy, sounds like ADHD didn't get you too far. Yeah, you're basically still in proximity of the starting tutorial area. Sounds about right, yeah. I've never been diagnosed. I don't think I have a severe case of ADHD, but I definitely have. I think I have some form of it. This is the thing with open world games for me, like, I will get so distracted and I start doing too much and then I end up just, like, not finishing the game because of it. If there's too much to do, it's overwhelming, I guess. I prefer my games to be open world, but also a little bit linear. I don't know. This is why sometimes I have to be strict with myself. Like today I said, right guys, we're doing one side quest and then we're doing story. Because if I'm not strict with myself, things just go to absolute bleepity bleep. How do I get there? Because it's not this way, chat. That's for damn sure. Maybe it's this way somewhere. Jeannie, I got my monitor, but I haven't been able to set it up. No! When are you going to set it up? That's totally cool. I just love the freedom. Freedom is fine, but I am a magpie, okay? Like, I see shiny and I go off the beaten, you know, off onto the lemon path less trodden. And then a shiny leads to another shiny, and then a shiny leads to a riddle, and then a riddle leads to a treasure that connects to another riddle and another map, and yeah. Before I know it, 20 hours have passed and I'm still not out of the tutorial area. Candy knows. Oh, look, I can go up, chat. This is back where we came. I wonder if I've got to go this path here, you know. Maybe that leads up and then it's a bridge across there. I'm gonna check. I'm gonna check. Because that has happened so many times on these maps. So many times. Jeannie, you might be able to set it up on Wednesday. I'm in recovery mode right now. Oh no! Why? Did you get sick? I hope you're okay. Candy, I end up picking games back up like months later if I barely started it, but for some reason I can vaguely remember what I did. That's skill. If too much time passes for me, like, I feel like I have to start again sometimes. Some games aren't too bad, though, if you don't play them in a long time. Like Sea of Thieves, for example, like, I've done all of the Tall Tales. There hasn't been any new Tall Tales in a long time. Every season, you know, there isn't always new lore or anything, so, like, I can drop that. Oh, it just connects up, chat. It doesn't lead anywhere. Interesting. So I was wrong. But we haven't touched something like Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I'm a bit worried because me and Chris haven't touched it in quite some time. And I'm just thinking, am I going to get back into this, or is this going to be one of those games where I just never touch it again? Jeannie, elective surgery. Oh, I hope you're recovering okay. I hope you feel better soon. Make sure you rest, don't overdo it. This is going to be... Oh, we came this way before, because that was the out of bounds. Oh, this map can... Nope, I'm not swearing. Nope, 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 nope. We're staying calm. We're staying completely calm. We are not stressed. Everything is okay. Oh, hello. Can I drop down? Do you think it'll be alright if I drop down? With it being water? Yeah, nice. Oh, cool. We just rolled. We just dropped from a large height and rolled on very sharp, hard rocks, and we're fine. We're completely fine. That takes us back out again. Kill me now. Jeannie, thanks. Going well. Nothing has gone wrong. Excellent. Kudos for you for getting it done as well. If it's something that needed doing, I know surgery is very scary. I can't talk too much from experience because I haven't had any serious surgery. The only surgery I had, which was still classed as a surgery because I was put under anaesthetic and had stitches and that, was when I had a wisdom tooth removed. But that's pretty minor in terms of surgeries, really. And I know that I was scared because I'd never been put under anaesthetic before, so... You know, it was a pretty scary time, so kudos to you for going through with it. Fair play. I have no idea how to get to here, chat. Like, I feel like we're going to spend the next half an hour just running around this stupid map again. I'm going to try going a different route and see if it loops through another zone. Maybe I don't head for that tower first. Maybe I try and head for a different one and that will connect to a different path. Like, for example, maybe we just try and get to this one instead. Because there we go. Look, there's the green one. And then the one we've got to get to is that purple one. Both of them are higher up. So we've got to find a way up somewhere. And just make sure we stay on the elevated areas. Okay, this is sloping up, so let's just see where this route takes us. Candy, like recently I picked back up the FPS action shooter horror game Fear. My brother's played that! And I just finished the first game and it's 2 DLCs and now I'm playing the second. Nice. Very nice. I don't think that's one I've seen my brother actually play because sometimes, you know, I used to watch him game quite a bit. I'm not sure if I watched him play any of that or not. Definitely heard of it. I know it's one he's played before. I can't remember what he's playing now. Vaguely, maybe Killing Floor and Grim Dawn and Stalker. They're like ones that I remember the most. Did we read this one? No. Message near the grand door. Curious what was behind that door. Something big, really big. That's all I can say. The second I opened it, something huge stepped on me. Oh wait, I can hear really loud footsteps behind me. Message from an adventurer. Something wicked this way comes. Oh, this is going up, chat. This might be the way. Yeah. Okay, this looks promising to get to here. And then maybe the same path leads us this way. So we might be on track here, finally. 5 hours later. Whenever I get lost, it always feels like longer than it actually is when I'm streaming. It feels like it's been like an hour and it's actually been maybe 15 minutes or something.
Let's go rock its world.
Let's switch.
Understood. I got your back.
Jeannie, I'm not into horror. I like horror, but the problem with me in horror is, first of all, most horrors are shooters. And second of all, most horrors have horrible puzzles. 2 things I'm not keen on.
Good job.
So, yeah. That said, though, I have gotten into the Resident Evil games in more recent years. I don't mind them. They're not too bad in terms of puzzles and puzzle solving. We've got it! Chat, look! Oh my god! We're on the bridge. We've found the way. It's a miracle. Where's the rest point? Oh, this is a different one. Well, I'll still tap it. I may as well. Right, so let's just pin this as well. Jeannie, I'll play Resident Evil and Omniscia, but they're more action. So a horror game I really like is, depending on where you are in the world, Project Zero or Fatal Frame. Like, because they are, you're using your camera as a weapon. It's, I suppose in a way it can kind of feel like a shooter, because you still have to aim the reticle, and there's like all different lenses and stuff you can use with different skills and abilities. But yeah, I like that. What was the other ones? What's the most recent horrors I played? Layers of Fear. I've only played the first one though. And Resident Evil games, but I've actually skipped the recent Resident Evil game because I was playing some other stuff and I didn't have the time to play it, so I thought, why buy it at full price, because it's gonna have a price drop pretty quick.
Good job.
So this has got a seal. But normally you don't have to break a seal to get to where you need to go. Yeah, I think I need to go across that bridge and then up there. Oh, actually, not for this one, though. I can go this way. Oh, no! No, 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 no. I will have to go across another bridge, then. Candy, it's not very horror, but the aesthetic is nice. Fear is more action shooter focused with a slow-mo ability, but the enemy AI is really good for the game. I think he's old enough to drink. Oh, yeah, I know it's an old game for sure. Genie, maybe Plague Tale Resonance has horror, but the action looks really good. I've played all of the Plague Tales except the latest one, which is the one you're talking about, but I will pick it up at some point. I really liked those. I mean, I don't know. I think it has horror elements, but I'd probably say for the most part it's not horror, or at least in my opinion. Stealth. It has quite a bit of stealth in it. It's a game that has a few different themes, I guess. I wouldn't even describe it as one thing. Plague Tale. Genie, I can handle Fatal Frame. I'm just afraid I won't be able to react fast enough to certain ghosts. You can play on easy, which makes it a lot better. Just don't do what I did. I did a Let's Play on the channel, and I was really struggling on the final boss. And then somebody came in the chat on the very last episode when I was struggling on the final boss, and they were like, "You have been upgrading your camera, haven't you?" And I kid you not, I hadn't upgraded anything on my camera. So it had like a I can't even remember what game that was, which Fatal Frame that was. I'm sure you guys could find it if you googled it on my channel. It's the one where I cosplayed something different every single episode and I had the heart rate monitor. But it kind of had like a damage check to be able to trigger it into the next part of the fight, and because I hadn't upgraded my camera, I wasn't dealing the sufficient amount of damage. So yeah, someone in the chat, a non-regular, just some random person who said that they've been lurking, just said, "Yeah, have you been upgrading your camera?" And I was like, oops. So basically, I've made the game much harder for myself because I hadn't upgraded anything. Oh, this is all the way down, chat. Right, there's got to be a way down then. I'm guessing this slowly takes us down. Andy, I like my horror atmospheric tension rather than sudden loud sound. Yeah, jump scares and stuff. They are quite overdone, to be fair. That's out of bounds. That's probably why I like Fatal Frame so much, Project Zero, is because the sound and level design just adds so much tension while playing. It's so good. I mean, there are jump scares in it, but it's not just jump scares. Genuinely, the story is horrifically dark and there's a lot going on and it's just creepy non-stop all the time. I don't know how we get here, chat. I feel like... How the heck? If I missed a turn, is there a turn down here on the right? Jump scares have very little effect on me. I get scared. They work on me, unfortunately. Okay, now I'm just confused, man. Maybe this way? Hang on, let's... Alright, let's go to where this crossroads is and try and get on that path. So, apparently... That's where we were before, though, wasn't it? Yeah, that's why we kept getting... I must have missed a path then. Because that is where we were running around. That's where I was talking about that. It reminds me of Dark Souls Dragon. Sorry, Elden Ring Dragon. That's the area. We've been all around that multiple times and we didn't find a path, which is why we doubled back and came this way. So, and there's only 2 paths leading into that zone, so it has to be one of those 2. I'm going to double back again and see if I've missed something. The other road that cuts under was the seal? I don't think so. Because we've been in there before without having to do the seal, so... That's where we were running around earlier. You were not here yet, Jeannie. But we ran all around there. We had a whole discussion about Elden Ring. I definitely can't drop down. Oh god! Ah! Oops! Thank god you don't really get punished on this game for falling. There's definitely... I mean, that kind of looks like a cave there. Can you guys see that just there? Literally above my character's head right now. That looks like a possible cave you can come through and then drop down. But then there also looks to be like a path coming from that way and looping in. Yeah, it is very labyrinthian here. After playing so many hours of this game, it has to be said that my main gripe is the maps, for sure. You probably... The fact that most of the game is spent traversing, and then they put you in zones that you can't properly navigate until you go to a rest spot. But then the rest spot is hard to get to because it's not a direct path, and there's paths that go back on themselves and loop through previous zones, and that zone is another zone you've not uncovered. It's just bad design, honestly. Like, it's probably the maps on this game are the worst maps I've ever had to deal with in about 10 years of gaming. And that says a lot. I can't remember where that seal was. I don't think it is to do with that seal, though. That seal's there. So that's definitely not to do with getting into here. I'm a bit... See, I don't want to head down because I feel like that's... That's why we came, isn't it? Across that bridge. David Bowie Labyrinth. Everything I've done for you. Still got the soundtrack on CD. I can drop down here, apparently. I think.
A treasure chest. You're gonna open it, right?
Where? Oh, was it? Oh, was it like? Oh dear. Was it? Was it on that ledge and I didn't notice? Candy, honestly, David Bowie creeped me out more. Why was there a regular dude in the world of creatures? Oh, you think it should have been like a puppet as well? There's an elite coming at me from somewhere? Oh. Never mind. And this is where we were before. I am trying my best, chat, to not get mad. I feel like every episode for the last 4 or 5 episodes, this has been an issue for me. It's getting to a point where I don't look forward to streaming this game because of how bad the maps are. I might have to quit streaming it, honestly. It's just gonna make me annoyed every single time I'm live. I don't know where to go. I don't, because we've gone both ways. I literally don't know where this path is, supposedly. Now I have got my oh no, I can get back up, okay. Do we head back down? Into this area? Do we try to navigate this area again? But I can't remember
Yeah, I think we can handle it.
how we got back up though. So if I fall back down, it's going to be the same bloody thing again. Trying to navigate the way. I mean, worst case scenario, I go back here and I teleport over here, I guess. I get it, it's very frustrating. It's not just the frustrating part of it, it's not fun for anyone to watch me getting lost for an hour on an episode. It's just a waste of everyone's time, including my time. And it's such a shame as well, because like I am really enjoying the story, but when it's every episode that we're running into this same issue, and from what I understand, like from what you've said, Jeannie, and also what Davon said, and I can't remember the name of the other person because I'm rubbish with names, so apologies, but you know who you are. They get worse. The maps get worse than this. So I've got more horrible maps to worry about. So this is the crossroads, so that's where we were, up there on that bridge. So we're exactly where we were, just underneath. That was a weird beep noise. Might be an alert. Might be a weather warning coming through on my phone.
Was that the last of them?
Dead end. Yep, so that's that, okay. So yeah, it's frustrating for me and frustrating for you guys because you don't actually get that much content because a lot of the stream is spent trying to navigate these horrendous maps, it feels like. There's like a beeping right now, chat. Sorry, I'm just really distracted. I don't know what's beeping. Not my phone, because my phone's behind me. It's coming from the right of me. It might be my headphones, because I put them on to charge and maybe it's whinging because it's fully charged. It's still beeping.
Over there. Yep. A wasp. Was that the last of them?
Not intuitive at all, way too much friction. I'm gonna have to try and find somewhere safe to stand because this beeping is getting more. You guys can't hear it, but it's literally going beep 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 beep. Driving me mad! I'm gonna die, I'm so mad. Right, let me just try and be somewhere safe for a minute. And now it stops. No, another beep. Maybe it's not coming from my room. Maybe it's coming from outside. Right. Give me a minute. I need to see what is going on. BRB. It's not coming from me. It's not coming from my room. think someone's playing a game on their phone in the house. Checked everything. That's fine, as long as it's not something whinging, you know, there's danger or something, that's fine. Alright, let me catch up. Candy Cane, I don't know if you can count it as free roam if most of the paths are linear, almost to a fault. Yep. Jeannie says, I wish I knew the quest so I could try and find an answer. This is the thing with the maps, because like the maps are not helpful. So you have either first or second floor, but look how large the first floor is. There's multiple zones. That's not just one map that you traverse through, it's multiple zones within the first floor, and it's the same with the second floor. So you can actually see the quest area that we're in is that lighter area at the lower part of the map, right? But we don't know what that's called, like, because they don't name it, so it's not like you can even Google it and try and figure out the path, because it doesn't have a name. You only know it's part of the second floor. So I remember someone suggested that a couple of streams ago, and I was like, it would be impossible, because for a start, I doubt anyone would take the time to put every single map up on a website personally for this game.
Type, huh?
It's not like it's this dead popular game or anything. I get it for like other games that someone might do that, but for this, no. That's why I need the quest name. I don't think I can find that out. It's just search for Lara. It's not actually what the quest is called, but it's that's what we're doing.
Good job.
And it's the first part of it. Hang on. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Have we stumbled across the way? Oh my god, we have. This is it, we found it. Don't ask me how, because I don't know. Nobody knows. I've heard beeping that wasn't real. Part of my sanity's gone. But we've found the rest point. Oh my god. Never mind. What just happened? I feel like we've been through there multiple times. I am so confused. Well, let's just accept that we've found our way and move on.
There's a treasure chest over there.
This map can sod off. Pack rat trophy. Certain encounters, there's a beeping every time in the background that irritates me. Oh, it was in the house, Jeannie. That's why I went on BRB's chat. I thought it was something of mine, because I've left my headset on to charge. I don't normally leave it on to charge when it's not next to me. And I thought, oh, maybe it's beeping because it's fully charged and it's like a warning so you don't wreck the battery or something. But it wasn't. It was something else in the house beeping. Nothing to do with me. So if it starts doing it again, I can at least like know that it's okay. Everything is okay. Team attack.
Now's our chance. Keep up the pressure.
Uh-oh. Wind. Okay, it's not going to be paralysis then. Uh-oh, winds. No, maybe it can paralyze actually. There's lightning in those. Yeah, that still hit me apparently. Hopefully we don't run into more map issues today. There we go. But yeah, I do stand by what I said. It's like, that is the major thing that's annoying me, is the maps on this game. I don't know how much longer we have left in terms of story, but I'm sure there's a lot more maps that I need to get through before the end, and I will try my best not to quit this game over the maps, I will, but I can't make any promises, because it's been the last 4 episodes we've had problems, and I've been told the maps get worse, so yeah, I don't know.
Seems like the ideal place to hide out in, doesn't it? We haven't had any luck searching the rest of the area. There's a decent chance she'll be in there.
I'm not gonna write it off just yet, but it would be sad if that's the thing that makes me stop playing, is the maps. Out of everything, out of the BS that is the enemy is having lots of invulnerability frames, but you don't. The BS of the enemy is being able to juggle you endlessly before you've even had the animation to stand back up. They can keep hurting you and you just die. You know, that hasn't even made me want to quit playing. What's making me want to quit playing is these horrendous map layouts. That above all else. And that would suck. Maybe there's somebody out there that's navigated this game easily and it's all been fine. Oh, hello. Maybe other people have played through this and had no issues whatsoever with the maps.
We're getting pretty close.
Kudos to them, and I wish I was one of them. So the quest was called the Diva, just for reference.
Sorry about that. I'm okay now. Surprised even myself with that outburst. I've been telling myself I'm fine. But maybe this really is starting to get to me. Sorry. I'm alright, really. To tell the truth, there was a time in the past where I was like that in real life. I'm better now, after I took a little break, so don't worry. Besides, the one we should really be worried about is Lara. This sure looks like a great place to hide. The forest seems to stretch on forever, though. We've got ground to cover and then some. If we head in and both get lost in there, that'll be the last anyone ever hears of us. We should head back to Tehran and update everyone.
Yeah, that's a smart play. Sounds good to me. Jeannie, I found the quest name right after when you stumbled on the location. Makes sense. Right, so let's go to the tavern then. Restock.
So she's in that cave. What was it called? The demi-human lair? Ugh. Doesn't take much to figure out there will be a buttload of demi-human monsters inside.
Yep.
Demi-humans and stalkers. Might be hard to tell which is which. Well, we're gonna get her out safe and sound, no matter what's in there with her. I don't plan to leave anyone behind ever again.
Oh, bless him.
No one's seen her anywhere else, so I guess Lara really is in that creepy cave. Most of the caves spread around SAO function as dungeons. It's dangerous to be in one alone, so we need to find her fast.
Plot twist, she's actually fine and she's a badass. Mr. Ra, hello Kylie, how's Aincrad going for you? It's going well, buddy. We're just on the hunt for Lara, who has disappeared out in the map because she is being stalked.
Couldn't turn up anything else on my end. Guess she really must be in that cave. I'm all yours now, so just say the word if you want my help. I know how to talk to girls thanks to my job IRL. Could come in handy in a pinch.
He's how I imagine a shark would be if they were like put under a spell that made them turn human. Right, I know I've already BRB'd, but obviously I was looking to see what that beeping is. I do need to top up my drinks and nip the loo now, plus the bathroom wasn't free a minute ago, so I'm going to BRB. If you guys need a drink or any snacks or anything, now would be the time. I'm going to be a couple of minutes, so see you in a mo. I'm back. Just put my headphones in. Right. I'm gonna lay back down. No worries, Genie. No worries. Right, let's go. I think we can just jump straight back in. Okay, the Diva 2. Irie and the protagonist find the cave where Lara is supposedly hidden. The party heads inside in search of the wayward idol. Gonna use Irie again. We started the quest with her, so we'll finish it with her.
Hey, this spot seems like a pretty great hideout.
Yeah, maybe not, man. Smell that? Any place that stinks that bad ain't good. I definitely wouldn't go in there on my own.
Lara is supposedly alone, right?
Or is she?
Maybe she was running and got chased inside.
Whatever the case, we need to find her. And quickly.
Stay safe.
Let's hurry then.
So, I was thinking when I was AFK then for a second, what this game really needs, and we've spoken about this before, but they could have even have done an item that you can purchase that creates this. So see like where we've got a line that's telling us where to go here. Like, you know, let you buy a consumable item that does that. And it lasts for like, I don't know, 5 in-game minutes, 10 in-game minutes. Probably needs to be quite generous, maybe 15 minutes. And you can carry like 5 of them. And then that way, yeah, you can try and navigate on your own, but if you particularly get stuck, you can just use it and then follow the line. And it would be even better if the line stayed on your mini-map. So like you opened your mini-map and you've got your dotted line, but then if you've used the item, it's a, you know, solid, I don't know, I guess make it blue, like the one that we can physically see here from the rest point, is just have it on the map, and maybe it stays on the map for a little while as well. Something like that, really, would have been such a big quality of life.
Look, fight on your own.
I'd be stocking that constantly if it was me. If that was available, that would be a permanent item that I carry on this game. So we're in a dungeon now. The dungeons aren't too bad because usually the next like doorway is always up somewhere. So this isn't too bad, navigation wise. Ow! I wonder if we'll even find her on this episode.
Was that the last of them?
This is a just yet slash.
There's a kobold there.
Oh, and then we've got a load of enemies as well. God, I'm almost dead! Nice.
Did it! We beat it!
Okay, so we want to take a left. Left down here. I wonder if we'll actually get to do some PvP. Fake PvP, obviously, because they're AI controlled, but PvP. I mean, there must still be quite a bit of story left to go because we've not even actually met Lara yet. We've seen her around singing. We've not actually met her yet, so she's going to be a new character introduced. I wonder if she's going to have the brooch. I am stun locked, chat. Here we go. I can't do anything. It's not even letting me use sword skills. Right, there we go. Got out of it. I can't see. Yeah, there we go. Jesus. I'm dead? I'm lit. Today is testing my willpower and patience with this game. Once again, I don't get invulnerability frames, but the enemies do. And I get stun locked, and there's nothing I can do other than die. Try this again. I promised myself when I started covering this game, I was like, I really want to have another complete SAO game under my belt on the channel.
That was touch and go,
And obviously now, I'm beginning to doubt if that's going to happen. To be honest with you. I might stop opening chests just to get through this dungeon, because it's not like we ever get anything good anyway. But yeah, I was like, oh, it'd be cool if I could get another completed Let's Play of an SAO game up on the channel. And that was obviously, you know, before I knew what lay in wait for me with these maps. That's gonna just lead us to a chest. Hang on a second. Oh, no, we can actually go. I'm gonna have to deal with him.
Let's switch. Understood.
Alright, there we go.
good job.
Here we go. One down.
Don't be a trap. Good. Well, it shouldn't be a trap, really, all things considered, because at the end of the day, it was behind reeds that you had to use fire on. I didn't even know who spotted me there. He's chasing me. This guy again. I'm trying not to have this episode be overly negative, but
Sure, that'd make for good practice.
yeah, I'm just gonna say, like, I will try my best to finish this game. I will, but I don't know how much more of the bad maps I can take and the bad AI I can take, honestly. I will try. I will try. But in a couple of weeks we've got some new games coming out, so it's going to be hard for me not to switch, if I'm being honest, if we're not finished by then. Right, we gotta go down to loop underneath. I think what's made it worse for me, obviously, is because it's been like 4 episodes in a row that we've had issues with the AI and the maps. So it's built up on it because it's been like consistently every episode for like 4 episodes. And I think, to be fair, that would probably take a toll on most people. Right, this is the way. But this is where I got killed, wasn't it? Because I got ganked. But didn't I interact with a chest that was a trap as well or something? Because that was a lot easier. I didn't get surrounded by as many enemies. It might have been that chest that's on the minimap. I might have interacted with that and it was a trap.
A kobold type. Come on, let's go.
Nice. See what I mean? I was in a really heavy hit move and an enemy just came and like hit me at the same time as doing that. But for them, if they're doing a special move, if you do the same to them, they don't get like hit out of it or anything on this game.
Good job.
Right, we got a little bit further at least. Let's get to this rest point and have a stiff drink. No. Oh my god, could you imagine if this game drove me to drink alcohol again? I haven't touched alcohol in such a long time. What's everybody having for tea tonight? I don't know yet. Tomorrow I'm going to do a lovely lamb dinner because I've got some leftover lamb. I'm going to do it in a nice rich gravy with mash and veg, I think, for tea. I have no clue what I'm having today though. I kind of think I've got this kind of like semi-spiced crispy chicken, so I might do something with that.
Hey,
Ooh.
who's Muso talking to?
Go on then. You know what to say.
Fine. I won't stalk anyone ever again. Please, the potion.
Stick by those words, friend, or you'll live to regret it. Hand him the potion, Stina.
All right.
Did Muso just teach these creeps a lesson? Why couldn't we witness this?
Oh good, you came. Lara's here.
I knew it. So what's their story?
They're the Stalkers at the root of all of this. I got them to cough up the truth with a little prodding. They saw Lara run in from a ways off and chased her inside.
Then they lost her and got jumped by a brutally strong enemy. Sounds like karma to me. But this place is really tough. It even gave us a run for our money.
You stay here and keep an eye on them. We're going to find Lara.
Okay. I hope she's alright. She's probably getting attacked by a monster. We're gonna have to come in all heroic. Save her. Save the damsel in distress. Oh no, what is it? Right, let's get my healing back on in readiness. Not the fire! That's what killed me last time. It's pretty epic though, not gonna lie.
Boss time.
Let's do this.
Nice, there we go. Beautiful.
Together.
Before it does its move. Nice. I need to get that sword. Slice. Excellent. There we go. That wasn't too bad. I was expecting it to be a bit more annoying than that, to be honest. Troll Fire Reaver.
We beat it. Okay. Once more with feeling.
Is she further in?
A safe area. We could definitely use a break.
I want it to be a plot twist where, like, she's actually a badass. We get there and she's just, like, took down, like, 10 creepy stalker men. Single-handedly. Another dungeon. Yeah, obliterated. We are actually dwindling down the healing as well. But if whatever boss we're facing is like that one we just did, we shouldn't have an issue. I don't think we particularly need to go back and heal. or gather more items up or anything. You gonna go off the edge, sir? Yeah.
Was that the last of them?
Watch it be a trap. Oh no.
Open it, right?
Safe this time. This one. Oh, right. Never mind. Surrounded by a ridiculous amount of enemies. Oh no! We've got the annoying enemy as well, that one with the ears. Okay, I hit the kobold, but they hit me at the same time again. Okay, that was weird. He was just like not doing anything.
Good job.
I really thought I was gonna die again there. I thought, right, I'm just gonna get... Oh, that's a trap. No, we're not dealing with traps now. I've had enough. We're just gonna focus on finding Lara. Was indeed. I mean, I don't even know if there is, like... We've only had one example of PvP so far with Muso when we first engaged with him properly. So I don't know if we're going to get any more of that. Because that's what I was expecting with this quest when it was talking about Stalkers. I was like, right, okay, maybe we'll get some little bit of PvP, but that's not the case. So far, anyway.
Good job.
Maybe that's the plot twist. Maybe we get to Lara and she thinks we're creepy stalkers and we have to PvP her. No, Lara, I'm not a creepy stalker.
A troll.
Trust.
You ready? Here I go. Nice work. We beat it.
Another dungeon? Really? Oh no, here we go. This is it. Quest marker. Oh, is it one of the annoying charming ones? She definitely needs help.
You must be Lara. Are you okay?
Seriously? Does it look like I'm okay? Hurry up and get me here!
Let's help her out.
I mean, to be fair, she didn't
We've got to win this.
fully choose to come here. She did get chased. Stunned by the roar. Let's get rid of these little guys quick before they mount up.
That was touch and go,
Nice, there we go. Next health bar, please, and thank you.
Understood.
Okay, I thought I'd missed a weapon pickup for a second.
Right on your own terms.
Insta death! Oh my gosh, no. Keeps hitting me with that. Not ideal. Whoa! That's crazy. That covers the whole fight area. Okay, another health bar now. Whoa, 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 whoa. That was a bit insane. There we go. Get some healing down, Iori, then. She's low on health. The weird thing is she puts that down, and even though she's low on health, she doesn't stay in it. It's like, you've just put your healing circle down, Iori. Just let yourself chill a minute. Oh. Wow, what a move, spammer! Okay, I think that's him done. I was gonna say I'll use my team attack, but I wanted to see if it had another health bar first. Proper move spam on that boss then.
Was that the last of them?
Spam, spam, spam.
Glad that worked out, somehow.
Oh man, I thought I was a goner.
Hey, it's Lara. Looks like the boss is done and dusted.
We're so relieved you're all right.
Who are you? Are these friends of yours?
That's right.
Gotta say, Laura, It's pretty reckless running in here all on your lonesome.
Just a
I
smidge.
went so deep into this cave to get away from those awful stalkers.
In any case, we're just glad to see you safe and sound.
That's right. You were in quite the predicament.
None of you seem to be stalkers, so I suppose some thanks are in order. Then
Thanks.
we'll have to wait it out. We still need to get out of here, and this time you'd better actually save. Huh?
Lara,
Yes? What?
what do you mean this time?
Don't worry about it. I'll explain later. Anyway, I need you to get me back to town now. I'm sure it's obvious even to you, but I'm in a wee bit of a bind here. You'll protect me, won't you?
Quite arrogant.
What's with this girl? She's quite the character.
Yeah, that's one way to put it.
I don't know. Kinda like it.
For now, let's just focus on getting her back to town.
I think we should avoid the tumult of Tehran and head directly back to the town of beginnings.
Good call. Let's get a move on.
I mean, she said thank you, but then the arrogance after that, like, yeah, you know, you're gonna carry on protecting me here. I'm a diva. I'm a star. You should just do it. You know, because I'm popular. I'd do it anyway, though. Like, I wouldn't want that on my conscience if I chose not to help her out and then she died. Right, they're all gathering here for her. There's nowhere to sit. This is crazy.
Are these all fans of yours, Lara? Jeez, you really are popular.
Are you trying to piss me off?
What a huge crowd just to get one look at you. No wonder you had a stalker problem.
Say, Lara, speaking of stalkers,
Yeah?
back when we found you, you said, this time you'd better actually save me. Were you with someone else before we came along?
I was! I ran into that cave to get away from those awful stalkers, but I quickly found myself surrounded by impossibly strong enemies. That's when he showed up.
And who was this mystery man?
No clue. All I know is he was way too strong for such a wimpy-looking guy.
And you're so pissed off because...
He swooped down, killed every last beast, then disappeared without even saying a single word to me. I mean, does he not know who I am?
Seriously?
Sounds like you should have been more grateful.
Incredibly skilled.
That pompous purple punk! White-haired weasel!
Purple. And white hair?
Yes! He was wearing purple and he had white hair!
And he was really strong, right?
The Violet Fencer.
Was that player named Cal by any chance?
Huh.
I didn't even have time to get his name. Seriously, he just went poof, gone in a flash.
It is, isn't it?
Who's this Cal guy?
One of the strongest players to take part in the beta.
I've heard of him. During the beta, some players got so obsessed with him that they started mimicking that hand gesture he always makes. No, what was it again?
Something like this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Huh. You know him then?
Yes, we're friends. Oh, right. That means I can try messaging him.
I thought it was Asuna.
That really isn't necessary.
No response. And I don't see him on the map anywhere. Could he be in a dungeon? If we had his help, this quest would be a lot easier.
I don't doubt it. Man, that last dungeon was no joke. And I don't see things getting easier for us anytime soon.
If anyone's going to protect me from here on out, they'll need to be at least as strong as he is. And I'll probably need protection on the 3rd floor when I head for Dessel. I'm planning on performing there soon.
The 3rd floor? Huh. I thought the raid party was still working on fighting through the second.
They are. But my tour manager found a guidebook with info from the beta. It says that Dessel has a breathtaking concert stage, and I plan to put it to use.
Hang on. Does that mean we're in for an escort mission until we get you to the...
Oh, great.
Hey, you saw what I have to deal with out there.
With this diva.
A group of weirdos comes after me. Besides, even if you say no, I'll follow you all anyway.
Who's the stalker now?
We're in the middle of a super important quest. The last thing we need is to babysit you.
Mind not treating me like I'm completely useless? I just want to find that white-haired guy. And I think you do too.
This is kind of what was mentioned before in the chat. So the Violet Fencer actually...
What's she going to do now?
Should we follow her?
The Violet Fencer actually looks like that in real life, because surely they held the mirror up. So they designed themselves to look like who they actually look like in the real world. Because we played with them in the beta. I thought that was Asuna. I really did. I thought that was Asuna in the beta with a different character. Guess I was wrong. I was well and truly wrong. Stand corrected.
Hey guys, listen up for a sec.
Every time I try and get a screenshot of her, it changes.
He helped me out the other day, but I don't know his name. He had white hair, and he was wearing a purple outfit. Has anyone seen him around?
White hair and a purple outfit? Who's that? Don't think I've seen him.
As if anyone's gonna know who that is.
Hey!
Silica!
That person? And just who would you be? I'm Silica. Silica, come on up here. Huh? Oh, yes, ma'am. You're absolutely sure he fit my...
Finally a screenshot!
Absolutely. To the letter.
Where did you see him?
I saw him going to some forest ruins on the second floor. If you can lead them to that spot, I'll give you this as a reward. What's this? You don't know? It's my song captured on a recording crystal.
Why would I want that?
Have this? I've always wanted to listen to it. If you've never heard me sing, why did you join the crowd?
I wanted to see what everyone was so worked up about. When I realized it was the Lara, I just had to get a closer look.
Is that so? Well, whatever. Just take them to that spot, okay?
I promise I won't let you down. Just send me a message as soon as you're ready to go.
So young.
There. More useful than you thought, aren't I?
Sure, you made your point. We'll head out and find Cal. Just sit tight until we get back.
Be quick about it, if you don't mind.
I don't like her. Like, we are doing you a favor, love.
I'm really glad Lara is safe. But I still can't forgive those stalkers of hers. They tried to play it off like they were being supportive, like it was harmless. Even in here, away from the real world, there's still creeps around. I just can't understand it. Sorry, I got carried away there. It just really gets to me. Always has. I'm really glad you're with me, though. With you, I don't have to worry. I feel safe. Seriously, thank you for everything. Oh, right. There's something I've been really happy about recently. I feel like we're slowly becoming a real team.
I feel like we've been a team for ages.
Differently. We came together to help Lara. It's nice that we can rely on each other like that. Now if only Cal could join us too. I hope we meet up with him soon.
Walking directory. Oh, nice. Another trophy ticked off then. Right. So, yeah, Lara, she might grow on me. She very much comes across as a pampered diva, famous singer, you know, like, oh, I guess I have to thank you then. Well, no, duh. We literally saved you from death, love. Like, literally saved your life, like. And then, oh, you know, using, you know, just assuming we're going to continue helping her out as well. Just very arrogant, very, like, bossing people around attitude. She might grow on me, maybe. I'm hoping she evolves as a character and she becomes a bit more humble, maybe, during the rest of the story. But so far, she's... I don't like her. Davon Cal did say that he designed himself to look like how he does in real life in the beta because he likes seeing himself pull off those moves. I forgot about that. You know what? I completely forgot about that because if I remembered, I wouldn't have said it's Asuna at all. Davon, your friend tells you that you make her feel safe and you respond with a smile. Gosh, I wish we could talk. Yeah. You know, rather than just a smile or a nod. Like, if one of my friends said that I make them feel safe, like, oh, that would just fill me with so much joy. I'd ask them if I could hug them, probably, and give them a nice hug. Make them feel even more safe. The place just feels empty now. I know there's still quite a few NPCs around, but it feels empty after all those people left. Can we talk to Argo? Yes.
Speak of the devil, I've actually been looking for Cal myself. He's definitely logged in since the game officially launched, but there's no record of his activities after that. Could he have... No, never mind. Forget I said anything.
Okay.
Cal? Sorry, but I don't know much about what happened during the beta test. And I don't think I've heard any mention of that name recently either. Then again, not everyone went out questing right at the start. In any case, I hope you're able to reconnect soon.
Did Asuna even take part in the beta? She says she doesn't know much about what happened during it, so I'm wondering, like, I can't remember, which is why I thought the Violet Fencer was her in the beta. But that makes me think she didn't take part in the beta.
Cal? Sure, I've heard of him. He made quite a name for himself during the beta. There hasn't been much talk about him since the official launch, though. If he's as good as people say he is, I'm sure he's not taking any unnecessary risks. But who knows? Anyway, I hope he's alright.
Shall we go and do the name search? Well, he's obviously not dead because Lara's just seen him. I've spelt it right. It's only 3 letters. Yeah, there we go. Still there. Right, let's... I'll look. Ah, right, so there's a new side quest in Tehran, and there's 2 in Morome. Devon, from what I remember, she didn't take part. Well, there goes my 98% sure, you know, with my full chest for how many episodes. The Violet Fencer is Asuna. Well, I was 98% wrong. This guy again.
So, this is where you've been hiding, huh? Doing all right? Why the shocked look? I'm inspecting the upper floors, checking out any opportunities for expansion. So, it looks like some of my people have taken matters into their own hands over at Urbis. It's fine. In fact, I'd say us meeting like this is a stroke of luck. So, getting to business, I'd like you to help with developing the Leone Trading Company's flagship range of adventurer gear. What do you say?
Sounds good.
Great. Here's what I'm looking for this time. The market for this stuff's red hot, so don't drag your feet, got it?
Leave for the forest ruins on the 2nd floor. Top of the ladder. Didn't even get to see any kind of map or anything.
Ready to go?
Because it's dungeon, that's why. Oh, did I? Oh, I didn't restart my items. Oops. Right. Sorry, chat. I knew I was forgetting something. The shortest quest ever! Right, so let's access this. And then restock. Let's just double check as well. Yep. Oops. What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Let's start this quest. I was going to call it, but I don't feel we have a lot of, like, enough time to be doing the next story quest, which is why I thought, well, rather than just calling it, I'll do a quick side mission and at least get one of them boxed off. If we didn't get lost for ages earlier, we might have progressed more story today. It feels like we've not progressed that much on today's episode because of that.
Fight on your own terms.
I'm assuming with him talking about Adventurer's Gear, we're going to get new armor pieces from this at least.
Good job. Sure, that'd make for good practice.
Hang on a minute, have I got turned around? Yes. I'm being followed by lots of kobolds.
Let's switch. Here I go.
I need to, after I've ended the stream, remember to look at the trophies for this and see which ones I'm missing. So we got the lore one earlier, and said pack rat. I don't know if that's to do with the chests or not, or if that's just in general, like discovering the majority of the item variants the game has to offer. I'm leaning more towards that. So I probably still need to open chests out on the map. To be fair, I've been like more recently in particular, I've been skipping so many of them.
A treasure chest. You're gonna open it, right? Looks easy. Let's go rock its world.
Absolute chaos going on right now. So many enemies. Nice. Still one more. Beat me to it, Irie. Oh, sugar! I just saw the shiny and did not for the life of me notice that gap. Whoops. That was a big oops.
Let's switch.
Understood. I've got your back.
I don't know how far in this is going to want us to go. I feel like it's going to be like a normal amount. So it's going to be at least 3 dungeons.
Together. Right.
Oh, let's just get along all dead, Irie. Okay, so I'm gonna try going right here.
There's a treasure chest over there.
Yep, there we go, nice.
Guess we have to fight it.
No, we might not need to if we just quickly run through. Lol. How many times has that happened to you, Davon? Be honest now. Or maybe just lie to make me feel better. You decide. To be fair, that was classic me, because I can't tell you how many times I have fallen to my death on games. It happens far more than I would like to admit, to be honest. Surprisingly, on Grounded 2, that hasn't really happened yet. To be fair, we've got, like, a glider. Pretty much. And I've actually managed to do some decent platforming on that game. They've on way too many times. See, I'm gonna take that comment as truth. And that you're not just trying to make me feel better. I mean, a lot of my fall deaths in this game have been trying to get to a lower level by jumping down rocks, to be fair. Like, you know, definitely a higher percent than what just happened then, where I just accidentally run off an edge or something. Holy smokes. It is a one-trick pony, this thing. Davon, I've gotten knocked off cliffs from animals quite a bit. That makes sense. I think I've knocked animals off the cliff more than they've knocked me off the cliff. In fact, I don't know. Has that even happened in my playthrough? Maybe once.
Let's switch.
Oh, these bloody gravity things. Jeez Louise, game. Can I get up, please? Once again, damaged before I've even got the stand-up animation. This game. I don't know. Has there actually been anyone that's completed this game on death mode? Because I call liar and hacks, to be honest with you. With the AI and the hitboxes on this game. What the? I can't even heal because I'm just drawn into these gravity things, so I can't even stand still. I'm dead. I'm gonna die. Oh no, I managed to heal just in time. Just get it dead. Team attack. Probably got another health bar though, hasn't it? No. Thank God for that. Davon, I've seen the sad, ugly moments when their death game run has ended, and I don't mean with the end credits. I don't know. I mean, has anyone actually managed it? maybe on PC where you can like mod things or something. Good luck trying it on console.
Great job, buddy. Now take this and vamoose. Don't give me that face. You were the one whining about payment before. Of course, we ain't a charity, so we expect you to keep chipping in. Now buzz off.
He's gone back to being rude now. He was alright with me before. Now he's rude again.
Well met, Overworlder.
I didn't even see what he gave me. I thought I was gonna get new armor. But it doesn't look like it. Oh, this is that dagger we got earlier. The faceless. Inflicts blindness, stacks and bonus damage based on attack when dealing damage with a spirit attack. Sprint attack, not spirit attack. Temporarily reduces sword skill SP consumption.
Stop by again if you need anything else.
I mean, maybe I should upgrade my weapons again.
Well met, Overworlder.
Actually. Straight to level 12. That's 2 level increase there. Right, let's do the same for Irie's sword. There you go, 2 levels again. That reminds me, actually, can I craft... wasn't there a piece of armor that I didn't craft? I wish it told you if you've already crafted it. It doesn't tell you, does it? Which means I'm gonna have to make a list. At some point.
Stop by again if you need anything else.
Right, guys, we are gonna call it here. I think I need to start sticking to the 3-hour mark. I did mention this before, because like I've noticed when I've been watching the streams back, I really start flagging and I don't talk anywhere near as much in the last like half an hour and to an hour if we're gonna push it even further. But 3 hours is the usual time I'm happy with. Plus, for some reason, I've become very tired today, and I think part of that was like getting lost again and getting frustrated. So I'm gonna call it. because we're over 3 hours. We're 3 hours 15 minutes-ish, somewhere around there. So yeah, it's been fun for 80%, other than the getting lost. Hopefully we don't get lost tomorrow, please. For the love of all that was holy in the world, don't let me get lost on these hateful maps tomorrow. I just want to do more story. That's the plan. We will start with a side mission and then we'll do more story, and hopefully we just get further into the game and actually find Cal, the Violet Fencer. So thank you for your patience, everyone, today. I know it's been touch and go. I feel like I've been very negative on the game today, but it's been 4 episodes of these stupid maps and the stupid navigation, and I'm trying my best. I really am. I'm trying my best to finish this game, but this game is not making it easy on me. I'm not gonna tell a lie about that. So yeah, we're gonna come back tomorrow, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, and hopefully not get lost, and fingers crossed we can progress this story. So but regardless, thank you to everyone that's still watching this series and supporting this series, whether you're choosing to chat and engage or lurk and what have you. I do really appreciate it, and I will try and be more positive tomorrow about this game. I am enjoying the other aspects. I am really enjoying the story and the characters. I'm loving seeing all of the OGs return. I'm even liking some of the new characters. I'm liking the interactions between Stina and Zash, and also Muso, now a new dynamic in the party, who's a little bit weird and a little bit creepy, but you know, we're gonna accept him as he is, his shark teeth and all. And now we've also got Lara, which could be a potential new member of the party, who I don't like at the moment because of her attitude, but hopefully she evolves and develops over time. And then maybe once we even find Cal, we might actually get him as a party member too, so that'll be cool. But anyways, guys, I'm going to head off now. Hopefully I'll see you all tomorrow. Take it easy. Thank you for watching. Love for lurkers, love for chatters. Check out all the links down below in the stream description if you want to support my content. But hopefully I'll see you on the next one. Love, 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 everyone. Bye-bye.